Have you ever wondered what separates highly intellectual people from everyone else? Is it just the amount of information they know, or is there something deeper at play? In this video, I'll reveal the 5 complex habits that set highly intellectual individuals apart from the rest of us. These are the mental strategies that allow them to solve complex problems, innovate, and thrive in an ever-changing world. So let's dive in. First up is interdisciplinary synthesis. Imagine connecting the dots between seemingly unrelated fields of study, and in doing so, coming up with ideas that no one else sees. That's exactly what highly intellectual people do. They don't just focus on mastering one discipline. Instead, they actively seek to integrate knowledge from different areas to spark creativity and innovation. Take someone like Steve Jobs, who famously said that Apple is at the intersection of technology and the humanities. Or think about how medical researchers are increasingly collaborating with data scientists to solve healthcare challenges. This interdisciplinary approach leads to groundbreaking solutions and fresh perspectives that wouldn't have been possible otherwise. By synthesizing different fields, whether it's combining psychology with design or biology with engineering, intellectuals become pioneers, using knowledge from various sources to solve complex problems and create new opportunities. Next is metacognitive awareness, or the ability to think about your own thinking. This might sound like an abstract concept, but it's one of the most important tools highly intellectual people use. They don't just accept their thoughts at face value. They regularly question their assumptions, challenge their biases, and adjust their thinking based on what they observe. Imagine you're working on a project and you hit a mental block. Instead of pushing through, highly intellectual people will take a step back and ask themselves, am I thinking about this the right way? Are there biases clouding my judgment? They monitor their thought processes and use this reflection to make better decisions. This habit of reflecting on and refining their thinking leads to continuous improvement. It helps intellectuals avoid mental traps and enables them to approach problems with a clearer, more objective mindset. The third habit is deliberate practice. Now, we've all heard the phrase, practice makes perfect, but highly intellectual people take this concept a step further. They don't just practice randomly, they engage in deliberate practice. This means they focus on improving specific aspects of their performance, set challenging yet achievable goals, and seek immediate feedback to push their limits. Think about athletes like Serena Williams or musicians like Yo-Yo Ma. They've achieved mastery in their fields because they engage in deliberate practice. They know exactly what they need to improve, and they work on it with laser focus. This focused, consistent effort allows intellectuals to reach higher levels of expertise in their domains. Whether they're scientists, artists, or entrepreneurs, they understand that mastery is a process, and deliberate practice is the key to getting there. Next, we have cognitive diversity engagement. Intellectuals don't just work with like-minded individuals. They actively seek out people with different perspectives and backgrounds. Why? Because they know that the best ideas often emerge when different viewpoints collide. In today's globalized world, the value of cognitive diversity can't be overstated. Whether it's collaborating with people from different cultures or simply inviting colleagues from different disciplines into the conversation, intellectuals understand that fresh perspectives lead to better solutions. When you collaborate with people who think differently, you expand your own understanding of the problem. Intellectuals know this and use cognitive diversity to supercharge their creativity and problem-solving abilities. Finally, let's talk about future-oriented scenario planning. Intellectuals don't just think about the here and now. They spend time envisioning future possibilities and preparing for them. They create scenarios in their minds, both positive and negative, and analyze how these futures might unfold. This gives them the ability to adapt and remain flexible in uncertain situations. Think about chess players. They're always thinking several moves ahead. Intellectuals do the same in life, work, and decision-making. They don't just react to the present, they plan for the future. This ability to anticipate future challenges and opportunities gives intellectuals a strategic advantage. They're not just planning for success, they're planning for resilience in the face of uncertainty. So, there you have it. 5 complex habits that distinguish highly intellectual people. From drawing connections across disciplines to refining their thinking through metacognition, engaging in deliberate practice, embracing cognitive diversity, and planning for the future, these habits enable them to stay ahead of the curve. Which of these habits do you think you can start applying in your own life? Let me know in the comments below.